Hello and welcome back to everyone's favorite podcast, the Panthers podcast, where we talk about all things local sports for the local community. And this episode, we've got some really important topics, so definitely stay tuned here, and because this is going to relate to you, your family, your kids, and the upcoming 2025 spring baseball and softball season. As everyone knows, this is the 50th year anniversary of NAA, a big milestone year. So we are gearing up for a really exciting, fun-filled year of events and activities. And anyone who's a part of it, they're going to benefit from all that extra attention because it's a special milestone. The first thing that I'd like to talk about are coaches. So with the 50th anniversary, our registration numbers are up quite significantly, actually. And in order for NAA to operate, it definitely operates on the back of volunteers. Everyone is a volunteer, and coaches are a big part of creating a successful season. We need coaches for every single team. The more coaches we have, the more teams we have. The more teams we have, obviously, the more kids we have. So right now, we do have a great need. We are looking for 14 more coaches to sign up to be a part of this season. Now, you might be thinking like, oh, I just don't have the time to really be a head coach. Well, we have needs for assistant coaches and head coaches. And so if even you're like, oh, I can give maybe a couple times throughout the season, or I can come alongside a head coach, we would love to have you join us this year and sign up. And if you could just click the link that's part of the copy, you could just scroll down and you can find it. You need to sign up. There are some coaches meetings, and that actually leads me to another really great point about coaching. Let's say you're on the fence. You're like, you know what? I'm not really sure. I wish I knew some more information. I want to know who's involved. That's fine. Sign up now. Come down to that first coaches meeting where we do answer all of those questions, and then you'll really find out if this is something that you'll be able to do. But it's so important that we definitely build a team of coaches that help us out and provide these opportunities for all these kids. It's going to be so much fun. We've got so many kids already signed up. And again, if you're someone who wants to help out, or maybe you're on the fence, I really encourage you, click the link, sign up, and definitely join. And if you're a parent and you're like, oh, my spouse can do it, sign them up. Get them all in there, because we definitely need more coaches for this upcoming season, and it's really a great community to be a part of, and you're not going to regret it. It is so much fun. It is so rewarding to be a coach, a mentor throughout the season, and giving these kids a really special time. So coach your kids' team. It's going to be great. The next thing, the uniform deadline. This is a question that we typically face or receive around this time, and definitely towards the end of February. So we figured let's just answer some of those questions now. Now, our registration deadline, our next one coming up, is February 28th. Now, you have to be registered by February 28th, or no, February, right around there, the last week in February, to guarantee that your uniform, the uniform for your child, will arrive before opening day. We have a really great system, an efficient system here. So if this is the first time you're joining NAA, uniforms are not distributed in person by the coach or at the facility. Instead, you're going to be provided a link where you can go order the exact size uniform for your child, and it actually is shipped right to your house, which is awesome. So in order to receive those uniforms in time for the opening day parade, which is a huge event, and we want your kids to be fully uniformed for that event, then you need to register your child before that next deadline, which is the last week in February. More information will be emailed and posted about that soon. So again, our next registration deadline has to do with uniforms. Last year, we had about 50 families sign up after our registration deadline, and they just simply there wasn't enough time to get them those uniforms in time for opening day. So where you'll still be able to register, you're not going to be able to register in time to get the uniforms, and that's a really important thing for these kids. So if you're thinking about signing up, just sign up now, because there's another important deadline as it relates to registrations. Teams are going to be formed within the next 2 weeks. So that's another deadline. Now, so where you can register after teams have been formed, remember, now You cannot register and make a request to be on a team. And now also, after a certain registration deadlines, you're going to be placed on teams based on availability, and also you're going to be receiving your uniform if you sign up by a certain date. This is so important. I know it sounds a little confusing. There's lots of dates going on, but you know what? To make this work, there's a lot of moving parts. Either the uniform manufacturer that we deal with, schedules. In order to create the schedules, we have to build the teams. In order to build the teams, we need all the kids, right? So there's lots of things that go on behind the scenes in order to make it seem like it runs really, really smoothly. But if you guys can help us out and register your kids now, so that we can very easily and smoothly roster all the teams and make sure everyone gets those uniforms in time. That's so very, very important. If you have any questions, we're always here to help. You can always email us at nesconcetaa@gmail.com. You can visit our website, nesconcetaa.com, for more information, or you can always message us on Facebook as well, and we'll be happy to help answer any questions you have as it relates to the upcoming season. And the last thing that I want to discuss right now has to do with our sponsors. In order for us to create a really affordable opportunity for kids where really money is not a big factor and we can reduce that cost down to an affordable price point, it's our sponsors. Our sponsors are the difference financially in us being able to create that affordable option for kids. And we're so grateful that over the years we have some amazing loyal sponsors that really care about our community and also invest in our community. And as you can see here, here's just a list of some of our sponsors here. And as you can see, I mean, it's a lot of them. And these are the businesses and business owners that really make this possible to create not just affordable registrations for kids, but amazing experiences as well. How we are able to have the resources to be able to plan amazing events. And here's this again, an example of some of these amazing businesses that really are part of our sponsorship community. But one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is not just to showcase who they are, but also to highlight the fact that this is a big year, that we have seen a surplus, an increase of registrations, which means the cost of managing the league has also gone up. So if you or someone you know would like to come alongside the NAA and really provide this opportunity for the community by becoming a sponsor, we would be greatly appreciative of it. There's some really great sponsorship opportunities, whether it be a team sponsor, like a field sponsor, and there's some other really cool sponsorship opportunities that we are actually bringing to the table that's brand new this year for businesses and people in our community to be a part of. So if you're interested, please email us at nesconcetaa@gmail.com, or you can go to our website to learn more about all of our amazing sponsorship opportunities. Again, if you go to our website, you click the More button here at the top, the navigation bar. You can then scroll down to sponsors, and then this is the page that you'll get. You'll get some information about our 501c3 status. We're a non-for-profit. Some of the benefits and advantages of becoming a sponsor. It lists I think all of actually the sponsors that we have right now, but we are quite a few sponsors short about creating and providing opportunities for kids, because again, we've got more kids this year. That means we have more teams, which means we need a couple more sponsors to be able to come alongside and help us out with that. So if you know anyone, send them this information. If you yourself would like to become a sponsor, hey, reach out, and we'd love to talk to you and have you come on board and become one of our partners for this year. As always, guys, I appreciate you guys joining us on these weekly podcasts. This is an absolute blast. We're going to be actually bringing on some guests. Last week we had the board, the executive directors that we were able to introduce, and we had some really great, lively discussions there. But then we're going to also be bringing on some coaches to talk about their experiences. We're also going to be bringing on some of the kids that have been part of our NAA community, and they're going to join us on the show to talk about their experiences, what they have loved, what they're looking forward to, and we've got some really great surprises that we're also going to be bringing right here in the studio as part of the Panther podcast. So if you would like to join us on the Panther podcast, parent, coach, or one of the athletes, please reach out to us at nesconcetaa@gmail.com, and we'd love to consider you for one of our future shows. As always, guys, go Panthers. We'll see you hopefully soon. Hopefully you guys have signed up, and we'll see you as part of the 2025 50th anniversary year. Take care.